Hey everybody, welcome to another video review by cigarfellas.com. My name is Moose. I'm going to be doing your video review. Today we are going to do the San Bajito. This is I guess, if I'm not overstepping my bounds, the first solo project by Shorty Rossi, who many of you know does the Diesel Shorty. This is kind of, I suppose, stepping away from the Diesel line a little bit and kind of getting into to Shorty's own brand. This is Nicaraguan. This is also a Habano wrapper. All in all, construction is pretty well done. Lightly toothy. I get a little chocolate and nuttiness from the foot. Not too much from the wrapper itself, which is not uncommon. I mean, you know, everybody, you know, I guess some people might say, oh, I got a ton of stuff. Well, great. The cap, all in all, pretty nice. It looks like a three-piece cap, which is pretty consistent with what the going rate is around town. The roll itself, just kind of looking at the end of it, looks about pretty consistent. This is a long filler, so, you know, kind of looking to see how it looks like it's rolled. It looks pretty good. Mouth feels good. Definitely kind of something that I would expect from, you know, Shorty, being that, you know, he came from, you know, doing these diesels into his own thing. Sticking with the consistency of the size. Awesome. Great job. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. I am using my Cigar XI cutter, and I'm just going to shave just the tip of this cap off. Draw is fantastic. Get a little bit of nuttiness there in the pretty light draw. We're using our Cigar tabletop lighter today. First blast of retrohale had a fair amount of black pepper to it. No real red pepper in that one. Maybe a little bit of some background spice, but all in all, it seemed like the most part, or for the most part, that was a lot of black pepper. Continuing into the second puff, I get a little bit less black pepper, more of just kind of a mix of, I'd say, tenderizing spices. You know, your peppers, your meatier spices. Finish on it, it's a little long. It's got some nice nuttiness to it. It's got some very nice cocoa in there. All in all, so far, right off the bat, after 3 puffs, very smooth. I would say medium full. Good tasting cigar so far. Let's get about a third of the way through this San Bajito, and I'll let you know what I think. Hey everybody, welcome back. So here we are. We're about a little more than a third through the San Bajito, and man, I love the finish on the cigar. It's so intriguing as far as the way that it sticks around. The spices is what the finish is. And not only is it in my mouth, but it's also in my nose from my retrohale. And they they fluctuate, which is the intriguing part. I get a nice, warm, meaty, kind of peppery retrohale. That just kind of changes a little bit. Starts out one retrohale, it's a little lighter. The next retrohale, it's a little meatier, and it's just a nice, complex finish. To be honest, still getting the cocoa, little hints of cocoa, spices. It's a little leathery, but all in all, a very good cigar. Now I did do some research on this, and somebody had made a comment about some toast. I personally have not experienced the toast in this. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Simply just what I'm, experiencing. I am also drinking Starbucks with this. This is the Pikes Sweet and Low, half and half. It is morning time, so this is definitely my morning ritual. It's just those are thing I do. Very smooth though. The cigar itself is great. I'm not sure that I would change a thing about it. It actually, for its size, it's actually perfect, if you ask me. Burn is spot on. I mean, I'm outside. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it's a very windy morning. There's wind coming through here, and the burn is just spot on. No issues whatsoever with the burn. Haven't had an issue since the beginning. No canoeing, no hot spots, nothing. Cigar is still the same firmness that I started it with. I mean, I guess technically it's a little more spongy, but all in all, great cigar. I hope to see more from Shorty. I think that this San Bajito line, I think that the guys at CI have done a great job in identifying somebody who really knows what they're talking about in cigars, and helping him to make a great stick. So you can always check out these cigars at cigarinternational.com, cigar.com, any one of those. You can continue to follow us at www.cigarfellas.com. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/cigarfellas. Continue to follow us on Twitter at cigarfellas. Of course, our YouTube channel, you're probably already there, but youtube.com/cigarfellas, or just do a search for cigarfellas. To the men and women of our armed forces, please hurry home safe. Don't forget to check out our buddies down there at cigarsforwarriors.net, Storm and all those guys. Listen, you have no idea the impact that it makes on these people to be able to receive anything, a cigar, even cards or whatever. Listen, those guys are over there fighting for not only our freedoms, but for the other freedoms of the other people of the world who can't defend themselves. I mean, I've always been, a bigger guy, and, one thing that I would always do if I had the opportunity is to stand up for somebody who can't defend themselves. And, I'm not trying to make light of war or violence or anything like that, but at the end of the day, we all deserve the right to live without fear, and to live a free life in democracy. Whether we agree with all the politicians or not, that's not this conversation. This conversation is about the right to live freely, and I just can't help but to feel an emotional tie with our troops that are over there, who all of them signed up of free will to defend the freedoms and the beliefs of the people that need help, that can't help themselves. So my hat's off to you all in the military. I definitely appreciate everything you guys do. And until next time, I'm Moose here at CigarFellows.com. We'll check you guys later.